Alright, welcome back to Genshin Impact. Today we're going to do the next part of Tartara Tales. This time I'll do it before looking for the conscious, because the conscious parent didn't want to show up until after I did this.
Violet grass is a plant that enjoys a moist environment and is best picked after it rains.
Ah, such perfect timing, traveler. The data has almost all been gathered, and it is now time to retrieve our beacons. How do you know? These beacons always come with very detailed instruction manuals. These describe various different circumstances and the amount of time required to get data gathering in each circumstance. As for unknown forms of energy like Tatarigami, I'll simply consider them to require the longest duration. Either way, the task of retrieving those beacons falls to you. Okay. Guess we're getting the beacons. Please let me just grab it. I can, good. I'll go from up here to get that other one.
Solidify!
Let me get a shield real quick though. Now I can grab this one and glide over to the other one. Probably should have waited for stamina to do this, but too late now. Okay, report back to him. Man, why couldn't they just let you skip time? For how short this is, they really just want you to log back in every day. How did it go? Do you have all our beacons? Got them all right here. Bravo. Now just give me a moment while I modify these devices. I must say that the Fatui have been acting more and more strangely recently. They seem to be gathering around the core of the furnace. Hopefully they aren't hatching some other dastardly plot. Or should I say trying to do something that we won't be able to mitigate. And that's it till tomorrow. I guess he's gonna probably have us place him back then. But okay. Let's go get the conch shells. Enemies aren't here this time. Oh, that was an explosive barrel.
Violet grass is a plant that enjoys a moist environment and is best picked after it rains. If you should choose to pick any, be sure to store.
Fucking enemy. Man. Is there any shells? Oh my god, the fucking ice dude.
Get out of here!
Oh my god, I can't even. I'm dead.
Stabilize! I will have order!
The ice guy really reset too. I hate the ice guys.
Solidify!
Get out of here! Out of the way!
purify.
Get rid of the ice guy and nothing else is really a problem. Oops, I didn't hold it down. He teleported into the water? What a fucking idiot. Of course I can't really talk. How many times have I ran out of stamina and went in the water? Okay. Yeah, that's seaweed over there. Of course. They won't come all the way over here, will they? I don't see nothing here. Seen something sparkling, I saw it. Oh. Yay, a conch, finally. Oh, I know there's enemies over here, isn't there? Another conch? Another conch? There's 3 needed. Okay, I think that's this side of the beach done. Something the matter? I want to open a chest. Feel free to take your pick if you give me the shit. I'll pick this one.
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
No, it feels like a scam, but at the end of it, you're supposed to get a really good bow. Wow, is there none here? Huh. Okay. Guess there was only 3 today. Alright. Actually, would work on the quest over here. Yeah, because his thing popped up on me. Unsophisticated. There's a mysterious item inside the box. It seems like a present from the Archons. Maybe it had some effect. Probably from the commission yesterday. This isn't good. What's the matter? We gave 2 offerings to the shrine, right? However, the deity hasn't responded to me yet. I went to have a look and offerings weren't there anymore. But when we went there the first time, the deity granted a part of my wish after accepting my offerings. So I was thinking someone or something might have stolen the offerings before the deity could accept them. Possibility. If that's the case, then I'm in trouble. I might not be able to give offerings again. If I'm too persistent with my wishes, even deities would grow impatient. Please help me. Please come with me to the shrine outside the city and take a look. Okay. Assuming treasure hoarders are stealing the food he left.
Wasn't done.
You see, the deity isn't replying to me because you stole all my offerings. Offerings? Are you talking about things that were placed beside the shrine? Please, we wouldn't want those things even if you gifted them to us. Also, if you're offering that kind of rubbish to the shrine, it'd be funny if the deity replied to you at all. But what did he say? My offerings aren't rubbish. Forget it. We don't have the time to play around with you. My offerings aren't rubbish. Can you tell us your wishes? Fine. Since things have turned out like this, I guess my wish won't be granted anyway. My two wishes are simple. My first wish is that I don't want to take exams anymore. If I don't have to take exams, then I won't be scolded. Other one is, I wish that the meanie at school would stop bullying me. She's a person that's in my class. She's totally unreasonable. She saw me many times while I was making a wish at the shrine. When she overheard me saying I don't want to take exams, she went to my teachers and asked for my results. From then on, she'd always tell me that my time is better spent paying attention in class rather than praying to a shrine. She also said if I'm that naggy, even deities would get impatient. She even said that I'm being really pathetic. Well, it's not good to depend on the deity too much. But when the adults face hardship, they always make offerings at the shrine. In the end, they still have to solve their problems themselves. I don't get it. I thought everyone gave offerings to the shrines to ask for the gods' help. Let's go ask someone else. Okay. Either way, my wishes won't be granted now. Hello, what can I help you with? All the offerings at the shrine. Oh, the shrines? I've been there a few times as well. I want the deity's blessing so that after I grow up, I can go to the outside world and see what it's like. However, at the end of the day, the offerings are only a form of prayer. I still need to work hard. My parents told me if I want to travel, I must earn enough money first. Yeah, as long as you have the deity's blessings, your dreams will come true. Can't say that for sure. After all, if I really did go to the outside world, I don't think Inazuma's deities will be able to protect me. My parents used to say that giving offerings to the deities is just getting some peace of mind. If you want to fulfill your wishes, then it still depends on how much hard work you put in. Can't really explain things that well. If you guys want to know more, then have a talk with Nanatsuki? She's really quite knowledgeable in these things. Come on, let's go find Nanatsuki. Shota, why do you look so upset? Did someone bully you? Nanatsuki, you must know how everyone in the city gives offerings to the shrine to ask for blessings from the deities, right? As long as we put our heart into our offerings and make it so that the deities have a reason to reply, then any wish can be granted, right? Huh? Why are you mentioning this all of a sudden? Did something happen? Like this. Trevor recounts the events to her. Shota, you went so eagerly to the shrine because of something like this? Yep, I wholeheartedly gave my offerings to the deity. However, those offerings kept on getting stolen. Thought the deity would blame me for this and won't watch over me anymore. Silly child, don't worry. That deity won't get mad at you for something small like this. Really? That's good. But in the same way, that deity probably won't help someone just because of some offerings. Yeah. The reason people give offerings and ask for blessings isn't that they want their wish to be granted, rather those people gave their offerings to build a firm base for their confidence. Confident? As we've already told our wishes to the deity, we must try our best to make those wishes come true. With the deity watching over us, if we put in the effort, we'll succeed for sure. With that kind of confidence, people are then willing to give it their all, to fulfill their wishes. That's the reason why everyone gives offerings to the shrines. At the end of the day, it's people that move the world. If we pray to deities and take no action, even if a deity wanted to help, still won't know what it should do. But when I gave offerings to the shrine before, that deity always directly helped me. That time with the fire, that mister who wanted to become stronger, and that comic book of mine. You're right. Seems like that deity has a direct way of fulfilling wishes. But not only did the exams not disappear, but that bully is still there. She still nags me every day about doing my schoolwork. Wait a minute. That person who's bullying you, what's her name? When did she appear? She's called, what's her name again? I think she entered school at the same time as me. No. Think a bit earlier, or was it later? Weird. Why can't I remember anything? Only thing that I can remember is a girl telling me to study. Seems like that deity has responded to your wishes again, and it's currently helping you conquer your dislike for exams. You mean that girl? The one who bullies me all the time? The deity sent her to force me to study? No, I don't want to study. I don't want to take exams. She's here again. She's right over there. She's coming over from the other side of the street. Can't you see her? She's coming over here with a huge pile of exam papers. I don't want to take an exam. She'll return, panics and run. Seems like that deity is very dedicated. Doesn't seem like something deity would do. However, under that deity's personal supervision, that child should be able to successfully pass his exams. After all, I guess even deities can't stand that child's constant nagging. Huh? Wait, why are there leaves on the road? They weren't here before. Is there a part 2? No, don't seem like it. Oh well. Oh yeah. There's another quest from a shop over here that I want to do so I could talk to the shop. What am I to do? What happened? Traveler? Great. You have perfect timing. Do you remember the recipe you wrote for me the last time when you and Miss Kamisato came to my store? Oh, that pizza was so popular that many customers came to the store to order it specifically, or specially. But some customers also said that they were bored of eating this pizza all the time and asked if I have other pizza flavors. Although I have tried several methods to make new types of pizza based on feedback from customers, but I always feel that something is lacking, and the response from customers is not very good. Maybe I'm really not good at making pizza. Traveler, you know a lot about this dish, right? Can you give me some advice? Do you want to take a look at the customer's feedback? Give me a moment, I'll look for it. Ms. Ree said that although the taste of this pizza is not bad, but she felt that the pizza would taste better if it incorporated some of Inazuma's local ingredients. I wonder what ingredients she would like to see. Traveler, please help me ask her. Okay. Oh, hello. Can I help you with something? About Kiminami Restaurant's pizza. Oh, that pizza tastes really good. But how do I put this? I'm not very used to its flavor. I just think that if you mix some of Inazuma's local ingredients into the pizza, such as lavender melon, yeah, it's like putting pineapple on it from the sound of it. Maybe the pizza will be more popular with everyone. fruit don't belong on pizza. You know, I guess technically tomato's a fruit, ain't it? Actually, by definition, tomato would be a fruit, thinking about it. Even though I don't like tomatoes either. Traveler, you've returned. How did it go? Any feedback? About the customer's feedback. Pizza made with lavender melon. That's not too complicated. The rest of the ingredients just need to be prepared as usual. Well, since the feedback said to incorporate some of the Inazuma's local ingredients, then I could add some other ingredients. See Ganoderma, knockerweed? Oh, how about fluorescent fungus? Need some help? Oh, I'm sorry. I was busy thinking about what ingredients to put in. Let's see, I don't think there's much lavender melon left in the store. Traveler, please help me get a lavender melon. When it comes to ingredients, this should be all that's missing. Do you need any other? There are still some other ingredients in stock in the store. Just bring back a lavender melon. Okay, I have lavender melon. Have you brought the ingredients? Yep, here's one lavender melon. Thank you. These ingredients will do. I wonder what a pizza made with Inazuma's local ingredients would taste like. She starts making the pizza, and it's done. The pizza looks pretty good. Thanks for your help, traveler. Here, these are for you. I'll make sure to savor this pizza's taste. If it's not bad, it should be officially launched as a new dish soon. Okay. Yeah. Special mushroom pizza. It's the same thing. But this is why I wanted to talk to it. I could just buy all the recipes. Okay. Now, I guess I'll go turn the reputation thing in because I'm pretty sure it'll level me up. Hello, what is your business with the Yashiro Commission? How's my reputation? About that, if you could help finish some work, everyone in Inazuma would appreciate it. Yep, and that took me to 3. Bag of Naku weed seeds. Talk to him, okay. These are seeds? These are knockyweed seeds. You know about this plant? Well, I kind of know about it. I've seen this plant before and I've heard people talk about its wonders. I remember that even in the absence of wind, this plant will tremble slightly to the sound of thunder. Does it look good when grown? We're talking about appearance alone? I dare say it looks rather nice indeed. Would you like to try growing some knockyweeds? But I don't believe there to be any suitable land hereabouts. I have my own plot of land. Oh, is that so? As expected of you. So you have been gifted land already? Pardon me for asking, but is your land? It's not in Inazuma. Oh. I've also heard tell of your feats at Mondstadt and Leeway, sir. Indeed, it would be more surprising if you were not gifted land for such deeds. Hey, Jaryuma, land you're talking about is the Serena teapot that Granny gave us, right? Can you really grow things in there? Granny didn't say anything about it before. I guess we'll go ask her. Okay then, let's go back and ask Granny. Let's see. Here's the bag. Well, Haven't been to Leeway in a while. Hello, children. Are you here to see me? About the knockaweed seeds. Seeds? Ah, so you'd like to grow these seeds in the Serenity Pot. Suppose that's no problem. The Serenity Pot is your little realm after all. It's just that you've only brought this bag of seeds today. Are you only planning to plant this one bag of seeds? Oh, that's right. We don't even know how to collect seeds. After we plant this bag of seeds, where do we go to find more? There, don't worry. I happen to have a little box here that I used many years ago. When I used to plant flowers, they were all kept in this little box. The flowers grown in the box can be preserved for a long time. Moreover, after putting the flowers in the box, it can produce several flower seeds. This makes sowing them very convenient indeed. Although this box is somewhat less useful now, but it still retains the power to generate seeds. I don't use it much now anyway, so why don't I give it to you? This box should come in handy, whether you want to grow some flowers and plants or some crops. Thank you, Granny. Thank you, Granny. Oh, children, you don't have to be so polite. Go ahead and give it a try, but I must say that it's not an easy task to take care of flowers and plants, so you should be prepared. Granny is really powerful indeed, but before we try that box out, let's go back to our teapot and try to sow those seeds. Paimon really hopes that they'll grow soon. Okay. I guess that was it of that. But let me check this out. Okay. Okay, I don't see the seeds anywhere.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
It's a peaceful neighborhood.
Was I scammed out of my seeds? Where the hell's my seeds? Yeah, looks like I was scammed out of my seeds. Well, that sucks. Damn, I gotta get all the way over there. I'll try to glide up from the mountain. That's where they probably thought I came from last time anyway. No, Paimon! Paimon! This fucking bitch. Really, Paimon? Really, Paimon?
Stop!
What? 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 What?
I fucking hate her. I can't wait till she fucking betrays us and I can finally kill her. My throat. Here, for the opera, are you? I'm terribly sorry, but I have an awful throat ache, so I probably won't be performing now. Oh, then can I have an invitation letter instead? An invitation letter? You still haven't got yours? I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do to help. I'm not a guest. They just booked me to come and sing here tonight. As soon as my performance is over, I have to leave. But, my throat. Guessing my performance will be delayed for a while. How can I get a hold of an invitation letter? Let me get this straight. You're looking to get somebody on board to issue you with an invitation letter. Well, a word of advice, then? Forget it. Nobody in this place is going to want to do that for someone they don't know. Sorry to be so blunt about it, but people just won't be willing to take such a risk when it's their own neck on the line. So you're here for a good time, I suppose. Though somehow you don't quite look dressed for the occasion. I get it though, you want to see something new, meet some new people, and so on. Chances like this are few and far between. While I can't help you with the invitation letter, I might just have a way of helping you to stay on board legitimately. You have to do something for me in return though. My throat is really quite sore right now. I need 3 cleansing flowers to make some soothing tea, but I haven't had the chance to leave the boat. Can you fetch me 3 cleansing flowers? That all? Not much, but it's what I need. As soon as you're back, I'll let you in on my idea. Okay, here. Did you bring flowers? I brought them. Let me see. Yep, those are the ones. My tutor swore by cleansing flowers for sore throat. Here's hoping it worked for me too. Right then. As discussed, I have now added your name to the list of performers in the opera troupe. I should tide you over at least for as long as I'm on board. Now's your chance. Go get that invitation letter while you can. Why are you helping me? You know, I was in your position once, back when I was still a student, desperate for opportunities to advance myself, show the world what I was capable of. Struggling along all on your own is not a good feeling. I'm only where I am today thanks to my tutor's assistance. Now that I've made it, it's my turn to give a little something back too. Anyway, I'll spare you the rest of my life story. I mentioned to Luxia about putting on the performers list. She said she wants to see you. Don't worry, I explained everything. She won't give you any trouble. Really? I could just skip talking to everybody else? I kind of regret not talking to everybody else first now. How do they expect you to get up here without climbing? It seems that you still haven't found yourself an invitation letter. Not yet, but I will. You sound just like our boss, ever the optimist. But there is no longer any need. Your efforts so far have already paid off. By talking to one person? I heard all about you getting turned down by every guest you spoke to. But I also heard something else too. I only talked to one person. Is quietly asking all the staff on board about which guests they find the easiest to talk to and to strike up a rapport with. Meanwhile, Swingy just added your name to her list of performers. She stressed that you're a last-minute addition and that I shouldn't be in a hurry to kick you off the boat. Don't you find it amusing? The VIPs are quick to turn you away without a second thought, while it's the regular folk who are happy to lend you a hand. Make of it what you will anyway. But anyway, you don't need to worry about getting an invitation letter anymore. The whole thing about sending you around begging for an invitation letter was just a little idea our boss had. In fact, he personally wrote you an invitation letter and handed it to me quite some time ago. But he said only to tell you about it once he had finished dealing with everyone else. From here on out, you are free to come and go on the Pearl Gallery as you please. What was the point of the wild goose? Who's the boss? His name is Roarin. You may well have met him before. Okay, I've told you everything which I am able to. You'll be pleased to know that the next time you wish to visit the Pearl Gallery, you won't need to take the aerial route. We have a ferryman stationed at the harbor. His name is Pingai. He takes people between the Pearl Gallery and the shore. Just speak to him whenever you wish to visit. He is on board at the moment. Let him know when you wish to return to shore. You must be the new guest. If you want to go back to shore, just say the word. Certainly. This way for the ferry, please. Okay. Let's see now. There's gotta be another quest I could look up. Any quests over here? Cause I wanna do Inazuma first, since that's the reputation I'm gonna be focusing on getting up first. Don't seem to be any here. How about here? Nope, don't seem to be any. Okay, how about down here? Can't believe fucking Paimon killed Mona. Don't seem to be any here. Yeah. Okay, and how about this city here? Okay, it looks like that's it for the major cities. Or the... in Inazuma. Let me jump down here and make sure. Yep. So, now, let's check Kujo and Kamet. Don't seem to be anything here. Okay. Guess we'll try the shrine. Yep, there's something. Ah, hello. Sorry, I got a little distracted. You guys are unfamiliar faces. Sorry. I'm not very good at talking to strangers. Sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm just sorry. Just call me Jaryuma, sorry. Paimon's name is Paimon. Nice to meet you. I'm Kumi. Nice to meet you. Sorry, I just really chat with people. May I ask, is there anything I can help you with? About this carcass. We were just wondering, what animal carcass is this? Oh. Her name is Cantaria. Cantera? She's sort of my childhood friend. Good friend? This might sound silly. You may even think it's just my wishful thinking. The skeleton is what my childhood friend left behind. Oh. Your friend was able to defeat such a huge sea creature. That's amazing. That's not what she meant. I mean, these are the bones of my childhood friend. She's a sea creature. Oh. Narukami Island, my father's hometown. People call these creatures Umibuza. Umibuzu. It also said that they often attack cargo ships on long voyages and will rob fishermen of their catch, so they are hunted down and killed by humans. But over here, my mother's hometown, the locals would give such individual creatures a unique name. She, my best friend, may have been the last of her kind. Is that right? Wow. The people of Watatsumi never gave her species a common name, because they think that, just like us, each of them is a lonely individual. Lonely, docile, and different to curiosity and hostility outside of their own world. Alone, roaming in the currents. Alone, suffocating in the shallows. How pitiful. Don't think of it that way. Intentionally or not, when you say words like how pitiful, you're alienating yourself from the other person and their experience. It dismisses and trivializes their pain. Only by empathizing with the other party's loneliness and pain, letting go of fear and defense, can we truly achieve understanding. Perhaps that was why we happened to become friends back then. Rather than alleviating each other's loneliness, we were enjoying the loneliness together, a solitude we both shared. It's just that I have been away for a long time since I grew up. Finally had the opportunity to come back, only to realize that it's too late. Sorry to hear that. It's okay. Don't let me affect your mood. Excuse me, can you, never mind, it's nothing. It's okay, just let us know. Do you need our help? Yes, sorry to bother the both of you. I came from Narukami Island, wanting to visit her and stay here for a while. But as you can see, my best friend has passed away. The way home is also blocked by the war. Maybe I'll be stranded even longer. I wanted to at least offer something to my best friend. She loves Thunder Sakura flowers. But for safety reasons, I can no longer go back to the place where the Thunder Sakura grows. If I could ask you guys for help, I'd be ever so grateful. I'll bear that in mind. Thank you very much. Be careful when passing through the non-safe areas. I will pray for you here. Miss Kumi, you're too polite. It's too dangerous to go over there. Could you go over there? Sorry. I didn't expect you guys to be back so soon. Do you need anything? Brought what you asked for. No, I didn't. Remember there was some up here? Of course, I did recently farm some. Yeah, fuck. Where else would I look for them? I guess you could probably find them anywhere, right? Oh, anywhere on Inazuma. Oh, why didn't I grab it? I'll grab these. Oh, I'm lagging. That's the problem. Huh. Oh, I'm definitely grabbing these guys. Fuck, I got stuck. I guess I'll check the interactive map real quick. Yeah, it seems their servers are lagging in general, because even their webpage is taking a minute to load. Okay, now we're looking for Sakura Bloom. Okay, I guess they are all only on the main island. If I could find a couple right here. Really? What the fuck? Oh. It won't let me teleport? Of course I have to start lagging now. Okay. Let's see, there's one directly north, to the left, and to the right. So we'll get this one to the north first. Then we'll go to the left. If I can find the one to the left. So they should be right at the corner of this rock. Ah, there it is.
Take this!
And then to the right. Which should be directly ahead. Right here. Ah.
Take this!
Okay, that should be enough. How did Mona come back to life? Do I not have an official? Yeah, I do, okay. Sorry, didn't expect you back so soon. Need anything that brought what you asked for? Okay. Thank you so much. I knew I could count on you guys. These are enough to make a wreath of flowers. Thank you once again. By the way, I have one more thing I want to ask of you. I don't know if you guys mind. Since we've already helped you out, feel free to tell us, Miss Cumi. What happened? It's like this. I heard from the elder of the Boru village that there is a hilly turtle activity again on the beach to the west. It so happens that a researcher from Sumeru passed by here the other day and is heading there. I think her name is Anissa, and she hasn't returned yet. Quite worried about her. A researcher. Is she your friend? Are friends the only ones worth worrying about? Sorry, I don't really know her well, but I'm just worried. I understand. Sorry to trouble you again. If it weren't for the fact that I can't handle myself in fights, it's okay, you don't have to blame yourself. Let's just go help. Sumeru is next. I'm pretty sure.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Shadows of fate. Huh? Out of the way!
Gather.
Thank you. If it weren't for your help, I'm afraid I would be dead. No need to thank us. You're Nisa, right? Miss Kumi asked us to come. Kumi? Oh, is that local lass who looks a bit gloomy but is very nice, right? Ah, what a strange and flippant way of describing her. Actually, I forgot her name. I really shouldn't have. I have to thank her properly later on. Oh yes, her name is Kumi, right? That's right. Shouldn't be a researcher with memory like that. Yes, I remember this time. Kumi. That's a cute name. Kumi. Sorry. I didn't introduce myself. Although you might have already known. I'm Anissa. Anissa Perberuni. Trainee Doctor at Sumeru Academia's Oceanographic Society. As for my surname, Perberuni. It's basically my academic lineage dates back 5 centuries to the great scholar, the sage, Biruni. Every time I mention this, a pride that cannot be expressed in words wells up within me unbidden. Man, she's like some rich girl bragging about her dad's money. Yeah, really. Kumi's very worried about you. What are you laughing about? Nothing. I'm just a little embarrassed about making people worry about me. I'm not surprised that you could be embarrassed at all. However, there are still things that I have yet to do. This research I have on hand has not yet borne fruit, and so I must hurry. You know, the statues of Watatsumi here are the objects of my research. The traditional belief of the people of Watatsumi are very fascinating. Yeah. In antiquity, the shrine maidens of Watatsumi would place permanently given offerings under memorials. After that, they would protect those offerings with sophisticated mechanical puzzles or simple elemental techniques. What? This was originally a manner of protecting and storing objects that were offered, but people gradually discovered the joys of solving puzzles for their own sake, and even considered this a way of communicating with the now deceased through one's intellect. As such, the solving of puzzles became melded together with religious rituals, resulting in a most unique tradition. As such, apart from the usual offerings, solving puzzles left by those who came before, and seeking the desires of the heart also became rituals of worship or divination. Of course, the better part of this is my personal guesswork. If we want to be sure, we need to conduct a great deal of folklore studies. So these desires of the heart are actually, it's as you've guessed. I'm referring to the riches offered to the statues of Watatsumi, the gifts of forebears to their descendants. Riches? By which I mean treasure, of course. Treasure. Treasure? Fucking Paimon. Your little companion seems to have a strong interest in my topic of study. How about it then? Interested in lending me a hand? Come on, there's treasure. Let's just help out, shall we? As for me, I'm not all that interested in treasure. I just need my research results. It'll be great if you're willing to help. The treasure is all yours. Consider it your payment for helping me. Woohoo! Woohoo! Um, oh, don't worry. Let's start right here. Solve the puzzle. Okay. Let me write down. Do you think we'll find some clues at the big shed over there? So how do I get into the big shed? Oh.
Take this!
Where's the other one? Keep looking back to see if it's on a timer. We activated it. Let's proceed. Okay. Seems easy. Grab it. It was part of a puzzle.
And all the more valuable for it.
Well then, congratulations are in order. These are offerings, you know. Haha, it's fine. Like I said, this is a symbol of the heart's desire. The forebears of this land left to those who came after, as a symbol of faith and a token of trust. In fact, you can consider it a concrete way of passing memories on. So be at ease and just take it. It's yours by right. People of Watatsumi understand this very early on. The fruits of wisdom are to be given to those who respect it. Just like you and me. Does Paimon count too? Of course. Thanks for your hard work. You're most welcome. No need to be so formal. Still, this thesis I'm working on is such a headache. Didn't you have a breakthrough already? Oh yes, but I spent far too much time on just one subject. To formally become a doctor, as opposed to remaining a trainee, you need to have two different theses pass through the review stage. I can ask for an extension, of course, but I do still need to find a second topic. My second field of study is actually marine biology. Oh, gonna play with the corpse, huh? My second field of study is actually marine biology, but due to the recent instability at Inazuma, I've had to call a halt to research on that front. What is it? Oh right, Miss Kumi's good friend. Huh? Haha, I don't think she and I have gotten that far yet. Paimon's talking about a sea creature. Oh right, I remember now. What does this person fill the brain with? Paimon wonders. I actually had a passing glance at that creature earlier. If I'm not mistaken, the skeleton is that of an umibozu, or at least that's what the people of Narukami Island calls it. They are huge, intelligent, and savage sea monsters, and were once considered the arch nemesis of all sailors. They were overly clever and overly proud, just like us humans. I suppose that's why they came into conflict with us and became savage beasts. These sea creatures have been all but wiped out in most ocean regions, but it seems that this isn't the case here. It seems as though they've even grown close to humanity. This is a very unusual phenomenon indeed. Very interesting. Thanks a lot. I knew I was right to call on you two for help. Well, time's a wasting here. Let's go back and look for Miss Kumi. Yep, let's go. That's still there. How am I supposed to get rid of that? I guess use one of the electrograms to run in there. Hello there. Thanks for bringing Anissa back safe and sound. Only did as I should have. Hello there, little Miss Kumi. Sorry for making you worry. I'm just glad to see that you're alright. I've just finished my garland too. Sorry for taking up your time. Let me give her this garland. Please go ahead. Thank you. I hope that my feelings, though late, will get through to her. I'm all alone again. What was her name? Eh? Why are you suddenly asking that? Shh. I hear that the people watch Tatsumi give each individual a unique name. If you don't mind me asking, what was your friend's name? Katrina or Kantira? That's a lovely name. Thank you. The elders on the island say that Katrina means well in the ancient language, but I chose this name because I like it. Well, it also fits with Kumi, doesn't it? It's a lovely name. Thank you. Apologies. I spoke a little out of turn. That's okay. She was the last remnant of their kind. She was born alone and she died alone. Born in the sea, dying on land, where she didn't belong, suffocated in the air. Recently I've been thinking, sooner or later, this might be my destiny as well. It's not like that. There's no need to persuade me. I understand what you're thinking, but after all, you and I are not the same. I wasn't born here, nor do I belong to my father's hometown. No, I was talking about the pelvic bones. Yes, the pelvic bones. Well, pelvic bones? What are you talking about? It's like this. Have you guys noticed that unlike a whale, she still has well-developed pelvic bones? Not at all. How did you notice? Since I first arrived here, I have been paying attention to its pelvic structure and the traces it left behind. I suppose you could call this an academic's instinct. For example, when we give birth, we experience strong expansions and contractions, and as such, a stable support structure that protects our internal organs and soft tissues is indispensable. Our pelvis is a structure that performs its function, and for Kantara, her pelvis is the same. Well, a pelvis that has undergone childbirth tends to show a certain degree of deformation and wear due to expansion and contraction. The body shape of primitive marine creatures tends to be a teardrop shape, so their pelvises are also narrower. In other words, the marks of the pelvic deformation are more obvious and easier to observe. Is that so? She's saying she had kids. Ah, sorry. I've just been talking about common knowledge. I suppose I've been boring you out of death. Oh no, please continue. You have a very beautiful tone of voice. At least, has anyone ever told you that? Thank you. I never noticed. Thanks. Back on to the topic at hand. As such, I have grounds to fully refute your reasoning. Based on the deformations of the pelvic bones, she must have undergone many births. Seems she had found her home in the sea and she had more than one offspring? Wow. In other words, she found her own happiness. But if that's the case, then why would she stay stranded here? That's your second mistake, Miss Kumi. Stranded sea animals often show signs of distortion and strain on certain parts of their vertebrae. If you must know why, it's because suffocating is very painful. But based on my preliminary observations, Kantara's spine is straight, almost as if she did not experience any painful struggle. Based on a rough observation of her bone age, I would estimate that she passed away safely before she came to shore. As for why she came to this familiar place in her final hours, maybe this was her way of telling her good friend that she had lived a happy and fulfilling life. Thank you. So you've got to live well too. Yes, I will. You know, I would always feel torn as to whether I should return to my home on Narukami Island or stay here in Boro Village. Before I was also torn whether to head back to academia or stay in this country. Due to the war, confusion, the pressure from the shogunate, it's all too much. Many people have considered giving up. But one must make a choice to continue or to give up. Choosing to continue may still wind up being fruitless, but choosing to give up, I won't give up. When it's war or government, they're just another problem. This is another matter entirely. Haha, you're right. Think about it. Hundreds of years later, when people talk about this war, they can only lament the tragedy it caused and how meaningless it all was. But when they talk about the history of Watatsumi Island, about your friends, and you and me, they will remember that this island had a daredevil that stumbled out and somehow unlocked some of the truths behind our history. Yes, and that there also lived a girl who befriended a giant sea creature and thus decided where her home should be. When she was young, when she first met me, I had a similar feeling, the feeling that my life was only just beginning. Then let your life begin once again, this time without any fear of loss. Oh, Paimon's getting mad. We're running all these errands for them, and here they are chatting away. Having said that, there is one thing that I must ask you, Miss Kumi. Oh, you're so formal all of a sudden. You got some other agenda, huh? I might have to stay on Watatsumi Island to study marine life in the long term. So in the meantime, you mean that you want to study Kontera's children? No, I want to try making friends with her children. And if you don't mind, Miss Kumi, well, it's at your convenience, of course. I wouldn't want to. I live in Boro Village. I'm sure I could give you a room, as long as you're alright with it. I'd love to meet her children as well. Maybe that was what she wanted me to see, the family that she cared about. Thank you. And there's no need to learn how to speak as we do. I think you speak beautifully as it is. Well then, thanks a lot, Miss Kumi. And it feels like we've been left out in the cold. It is how it is. Thank you so much for your help, Jaryuma. Paimon, I will not forget this. Me too. My future lecturers will always have seats open for you. What? No, Paimon's not here to study. Alright. I wonder if this is going to be a permanent fixture here. But I'm going to call it this one here. Got a lot of quests done again, so that's good. But if you watched up to this point, thanks for watching, and I hope you all have wonderful lives. Peace.